Know a saint. Saint Brigid of Ireland. Saint Brigid was born in AD 450 in Faughart, near Dundalk. Her father, Dubhthach, was a pagan chieftain of Leinster, and her mother, Broicsech, was a Christian. It was thought that Brigid's mother was born in Portugal but was kidnapped by Irish pirates and brought to Ireland to work as a slave, just like Saint Patrick was. Brigid's father named her after one of the most powerful goddesses of the pagan religion, the goddess of fire, whose manifestations were song, craftsmanship, and poetry, which the Irish considered the flame of knowledge. He kept Brigid and her mother as slaves even though he was a wealthy man. Brigid spent her earlier life cooking, cleaning, washing and feeding the animals on her father's farm. She lived during the time of Saint Patrick and was inspired by his preachings, and she became a Christian. When Brigid turned 18, she stopped working for her father. Brigid's father wanted her to find a husband, but Brigid had decided that she would spend her life working for God by looking after poor, sick and elderly people. Legend says that she prayed that her beauty would be taken away from her, so no one would seek her hand in marriage. Her prayer was granted. Brigid's charity angered her father because he thought she was being too generous to the poor. When she finally gave away his jewel-encrusted sword to a leper, her father realized that she would be best suited to the religious life. Brigid finally got her wish and entered the convent. She received her veil from Saint Macaille and made her vows to dedicate her life to God. Legend also says that Brigid regained her beauty after making her vows, and that God made her more beautiful than ever. News of Brigid's good works spread, and soon many young girls from all over the country joined her in the convent. Brigid founded many convents all over Ireland. The most famous one was in Kildare. It is said that this convent was built beside an oak tree where the town of Kildare now stands. Around 470 she also founded a double monastery, for nuns and monks, in Kildare. As abbess of this foundation she wielded considerable power, but was a very wise and prudent superior. The Abbey of Kildare became one of the most prestigious monasteries in Ireland, and was famous throughout Christian Europe. Saint Brigid died in AD 525 at the age of 75 and was buried in a tomb before the high altar of her abbey church. After some time, her remains were exhumed and transferred to Downpatrick to rest with the two other patron saints of Ireland, Saint Patrick and Saint Columcille. Her skull was extracted and brought to Lisbon, Portugal by two Irish noblemen, and it remains there to this day.